Hi.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Let's begin our class. With everything, we had a homework. Yes. We had a homework. Let me check it out. It was a reading practice, right? Which was a copy, a career at the very top of the political ladder. That was our homework. Let's see it. We have it here. Where is it? Where is it? A career. A career at the very top of the political ladder. This was the homework. This is the first page. And the second. Here. And this was the second. This is what we are supposed to check today. Yes? Which biographer has a different opinion from the others on the extent to which the Soviet was personally responsible for problems caused by his policies? What do you think is the correct answer? What letter do you think we should use in number 37? For Ivan is B, for Patrick is B, for Javi is letter B. Hi Javi, how are you, friend? Long time no see. Natalie B, Ana Huerta B. Yes, friends, B is the correct answer in number 37. You have only 4 answers. So to pass, imagine you need 3. Imagine that, because you need the 60%. 38, what is the letter for you in 38? A, B, C, or what? For Ana Huerta is A, for Patrick Pais is A, for Natalie is letter A, similar to Javi, letter A, and for Ivan is letter A, and yes, friends, in 38, A is the correct answer. You have 2 correct answers. Yes, with 1 more you pass. 39, what is the letter for you in 39? For Patrick Pais is A, Ivan A, Natalie A. Yes, you are passing. You are passing the exam because A in 39 is the correct answer. Finally, to get the excellent, 40, what is your letter? For Anna is D, for Ivan is D, for Patrick Pais is D. You have excellent, friend, because D in number 40, Javi D, is the correct answer. So 37B, 38A, 39A, and 40 letter D. Correct. Thank you. Thank you for the effort of reading. I really appreciate, because reading is a real problem in our exams. I always repeat that. I know. I repeat and repeat, but I repeat it because it is true. It is totally true. So let's see our class today. We are going to practice listening, right? But this listening is not in your book. The listening we are going to practice was part of the mock test 4 last year, because this year we didn't have the chance of practicing. So I'm going to attach, I'm going to attach this listening to the chat. Let me see it. Give me just a second. This one here. This is the listening part 3. Let's see if you can see it better here, because it's very small. This is part, or this was part 3 in the exam mock test for last year. You will hear a radio discussion about children who invent imaginary friends. For questions 15 to 20, choose the answer A, B, or C or D, which fits best according to what you hear. As you can see, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right? So I'm going to give you a minute for you to read the questions and answers and the options A, B, C, D, because maybe there is one or there are 2 or 3 words that are new for you, and I want to give you the chance of looking them up in the dictionary. So take a minute only for revising the vocabulary in this exercise. Friends, I have sent you this page, this listening to your WhatsApp group, because maybe it's not visible or not very well visible in the screen of your computer, and maybe it is easier for you to read it in your WhatsApp group in the screen of your mobile phone. Have a look. 1 minute. I know, Javi, I know, because Moreno C told me that you were very, very busy. Don't worry, friend. Thank you. Thank you for your explanation. Thank you, friend. Now you are here with me, and that is something I appreciate. Now you have the listening here in the chat. Listen. Well, friends, maybe you have noticed that I have sent this audio to you by the WhatsApp group. So I will give you 2 extra minutes for you to, if you want, if you need, listen to it again, 2 minutes only, right? Using your mobile phones because you have the audio in the WhatsApp group. And in 2 minutes, I will check the answers. Come on, take advantage of these 2 extra 2 minutes. Martha, finished? The monitor finished. Mike finished. Very good. Anna finished too. And Ainhoa, very good. Natalie finished. Thank you, friends. Let's check the answer. In the incident that Liz describes, A, B, C, or D, what's your opinion here in number 15? What letter do you think is the adequate in number 15, A, B, C, or D? For Mike is B, for Anna is B, for Ivan is B, Martha B, Natalie B, Javi A. Well, in number 15, in the incident, Liz describes she had to interrupt the journey twice, letter B. So, friends, in number 15, letter B. Let's go to 16. What does the presenter say about the latest research into imaginary friends? In number 16, what is the letter for you? A, B, C, or D? C for Javi, C for Patrick, A for Mike. For Anna is letter C, for Martha is B, Ainhoa C. Well, the answer in number 16 is it indicates that negative attitudes towards them are wrong, letter C. So in 16, letter C. 17, how did Liz feel when her daughter had an imaginary friend? What is your answer here in 17? A, B, C, or D? Opinions. For Ainhoa is A, for Anna is A, for Javi is letter B, for Ivan is D, for Mike is B, for Martha Moreno it is A. We have all the letters. For Natalie is letter D, and for Patrick is letter D. Well, in 17, the correct answer according to Cambridge is A, always confident that it was only a temporary situation. 17, according to Cambridge, A. 18, Karen says that one reason why children have imaginary friends is that A, B, C, or D. 18, possibilities. Ainhoa C, Anna C, Martha C, Ivan is C, Mike is C, Patrick Paez is C, yes, 18, C. They want something that they cannot be given. 19, Karen says that the teenager who had invented a superhero is an example of A, B, C, or D. Opinions for 19. C for Anna, C for Mike. No, D for Mike, sorry. C for Javi, C for Martha, C for Patrick Paez, C for Natalie. Very good. Ivan is letter C. In 19, the answer is C, something she had not expected to discover. 20. According to Karen, how should parents react to imaginary friends? A, B, C, or D? What's your opinion in 20? Well, for Ainhoa is B, for Patrick is B, for Ivan is B, for Mike is B, Javi B. Very good, friends. B for Anna, B is the answer in 20. They shouldn't get involved in the child's relationship with the friend. So listen again, because according to Cambridge, in 15 is letter B, in 16 is C, in 17 A, in 18 C, in 19 C, and in 20 B. There are 6 questions. Last year, when this was an exam, because this was the listening of mock test number 4, the students needed 4 correct answers to pass. So if now you have 4 correct answers, you are passing this imaginary evaluation. Thank you very much for the effort of listening. Imagine how important. But I would like to continue practicing the exam, because this year, unfortunately, we didn't have the chance of taking this exam in classes. So we are using the exam as a manner of practicing. Let's practice the use of English, part 3, that we used last year for the students in mock test number 4. Use of English. I'm going to attach this part of the exam here in the chat. Give me a chance. This one here, reading and use of English, part 3. Here you are. You have it in the chat. I'm going to show it to you here in the screen. Part 3. For questions 17 to 24, read the text below. Use the words given in capitals at the end of some of the lines to form a word that fits in the gap, because we have practiced this a lot in class. Observe that they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need 5 correct answers to pass. I'm going to give you some minutes. Now you have it in the WhatsApp group. Have you finished? Mike finished. And the monitor too, and Patrick Pies finished. Anna finished. Very good, very good. This was an exam, you know, similar to the previous listening exercise. That was the listening part 3 in mock test 4 last year. This was use of English part 3 last year. Anna, where to finish? Let's check the answers. Alicia read the star who only appeared in one film. Interesting. Alicia Red was an actress who rose to international stardom, this is the example, 0, stardom, in the 1939 film Gone with the Wind. Remember that film, Gone with the Wind, Lo que el viento se llevó. In the film, which enjoyed 17. What is the possible word in 17, friends? Do you have an idea? Phenomenal is for Anna, phenomenal for Patrick Pies, phenomenal for my monitor, and for Javi the same. Phenomenal for Mike and Martha, phenomenal. Yes, excellent. We needed an adjective, and the adjective coming from phenomenon is phenomenal success, and is among the most popular ever made. She played the part of India Wilkes, the serious young woman whose love for the dull and timid 18. What is your word? Central for Anna, central for Patrick Pies, Javi central, Mike central, Martha central, monitor central, yes. Central is correct. The timid central character, Charles Hamilton, is spurned in favor of Scarlett O'Hara, despite the film's 19. What is the possibility in 19? Lasting for Patrick, lasting for Anna, lasting for the monitor, lasting for Ainhoa, lasting for Javi. Yes, Javi, yes. Lasting is correct, my friends. Lasting acclaim. However, it was to be her only screen role. While Alicia later insisted that she enjoyed the experience immensely, she was, and in 20, unsuitable, I know, unsuitable Patrick, unsuitable Ivan, suitable Javi, unsuitable Martha, unsuitable Anna. Well, the correct word is unsuited. And I want you, when we finish the class, go to your dictionaries. Yes, Ivan. And check the difference, because this is important for the exam, right? What is the difference between unsuitable and unsuited? ED. Because in number 20, according to Cambridge, unsuited is a perfect adjective. She was unsuited to the life of a Hollywood star. An intensively private individual, she lacked the drive and ambition of, what is the adjective? No, it's not an adjective, it's a noun. Contemporaries, Ivan. Contemporaries, Patrick Pies. Contemporaries, Anna and Javi. Contemporaries, yes. Yes, my contemporaries is the word that we need in 21. An ambition of contemporary like John Kraft for Bette Davis, and went on to reject all subsequent roles from agents and what? Producers. Patrick Pies, producers. Mike, producers. Anna. Ivan, the monitor, producers. Yes, producers is the correct answer in 22. Though fans continue to hound her with requests for 23. Signed, Ana, with ed, signed, firmadas, signing, Patri Paez, signing, well, the spelling, Martha, signing, Javi, unsigned, Ivan. Well, no, in reality is firmadas, fotografías firmadas, ed, signed. Sign, some people wrote like Anna, I can see that. Sign is the correct word in 23. Solicitudes de fotografías firmadas with request for signed photographs 7 decades later. Letters went 24. What? In 24. Unanswered, Martha, unanswered, Javi and Patrick Pais unanswered, Ivan unanswered, Ana Huerta unanswered. Yes, unanswered is the correct word in 24. So friends, I repeat, in 17, phenomenal, in 18, central, in 19, lasting, in 20, unsuited, in 21, contemporaries, in 22, producers, in 23, signed, in 24, unanswered. They are 8 answers, so you need 5 correct answers to pass. Self-evaluate, because it was an exam last year. Imagine how important it is for you and for everybody to know that I am passing something that was an exam last year, something that created a lot of problems and dilemmas to students last year. And remember something, friends, now we are in unit number 10, right? Don't forget that, because you know what is going to happen at the end of unit number 10. At the end of unit number 10, we are going to take mock test 5. We missed mock test 4, but we are now going to miss the mock test 5, because I think it's essential for you to be submitted to exams and to prepare for that moment of stress of exams. Well, good. And now what? Friends, grammar. Last class, we began analyzing, studying the characteristic of expressions, some modal verbs that we use to express ability, possibility, obligation. I don't remember exactly how much we studied about this. I think we did exercise number 1 on page number 112. So everybody, let's go to page 112. Let's see. Well, this is the workbook. Let me go to the student's book. Give me a minute. Student's book. Page 112. Here. No, 12, yes. My God, what is this? Sorry, this is not our book. Page 112. Here. Finally, my God. So let's go to exercise number 2. Exercise number 2, this exercise here. Read these pairs of sentences and decide if both in each pair are correct. If both are correct, discuss the difference in meaning between them. Maybe, friends, because it was last week, maybe you don't remember exactly the topic about ability, possibility, and obligation. If you don't remember on page 168, you have some ideas, some examples about the topic. So I'm going to give you some minutes for you to do exercise 2. Take the time you need. Consult page 168 if you don't remember. And then when you finish, send me a message, please. Javi finished? Natalie and Patrick and Ivan finished. Very good. Let's check this exercise, which is a little bit complex. So give me a chance for helping you if I notice that something is not going correct. Well, you know that the instructions of exercise number 2 says, read these pairs of sentences and decide if both in each pair are correct. So the first thing we have to do is to say if both A and B are correct or not. This is the first activity. If both are correct, in that case, discuss the difference in meaning between them. So the first question is, number 1A, which is, I have to finish this essay so I can go out. And B, I must finish this essay. I really want to do well. If both A and B are correct, or if you consider that one is incorrect and the other is correct, or both are incorrect. So correct or incorrect, or maybe A correct, B incorrect, or something like that. Do you know, do you have an opinion about this?
I think that A is incorrect and B is correct.
So for Patrick, A is incorrect and B is correct. For Javi, both are correct.
For me, I think the modal must should be in letter A and the modal have to should be in letter B.
You see, friends, how complicated this is. Well, I think that a good homework in this class should be for you to study page 168. Let me explain. Don't feel bad because you know what? This is a pain in the neck, you know? It's something very difficult. But let me explain 1A and 1B. Pay attention. Both are correct, as Javi said. Both are correct. I have to finish this essay so I can go out. Expresses obligation. Huh? I have the obligation. B, I must finish this essay. I really want to do well. Must, in this example B, expresses obligation to. Because remember that we express obligation with must or have to. These are the two modal verbs. Well, have to is not exactly a modal verb, but it is considered, you know, in the group of modal verbs. These are the two verbs that we normally use to express obligation, but there is a difference. between have to and must. There is a, how can I say, a subtle, subtle, a subtle difference between have to obligation, must obligation. Because imagine, friends, that have to is an obligation that has been imposed on me by a superior person, my boss, the director of the school, the manager of the company. Someone superior to me imposed that obligation on me. They say that have to is an external obligation. See that? And if you read the sentence, I have to finish this essay so I can go out. You don't write an essay for you. You write an essay for the teacher or someone very important, a director of the school, I don't know, a tutor in the university. So it's an external obligation. I have to do it. I have to do it. But must, they consider that must is an internal obligation. Is in the interior of the speaker. Something I know I have to do. But not because someone is obliging me to do it. No, it's because I know that I have to do it. It's internal obligation. Observe the example. I must finish this essay. I really want to do well. It means that I want to do everything right in my studies because I want to pass my examinations and I want to have good evaluations. It's internal, must. External, have to. This is very important. The difference is very subtle, is not clear, but that is, I think, the principal difference between obligation with have to and obligation with must. See that both are correct, but they are different. I have to finish this essay because if not, the teacher is going to get angry and I won't pass the evaluation. It's not me, it's the teacher. And letter B, I must finish this essay because I want to learn how to write a good essay. I need to study this because I really want to pass with good grades my exams. It's internal, I want to do it. Must. But both express obligation. In number 2, observe number 2, I didn't need to catch a taxi home from the airport. My brother picked me up. This is correct. I didn't need, right? I didn't catch the taxi because in reality, it was not necessary. My brother was there, waiting for me. So I use didn't for the past, in present don't, and the verb need. Letter B, to be, I needn't, you see, and now present perfect because it is about the past. I needn't have caught. No necesité haber cogido, pero lo cogí. Lo cogí. So, I needn't have caught a taxi home from the airport. My brother would have picked me up. So in the second, which is correct too, I caught a taxi. I finally caught the taxi, but it was not necessary. I should have phoned my brother and he would have come to the airport, waited for me and take me home. The problem is that I didn't tell my brother. Both are correct. In 2A, I didn't catch a taxi because it was not necessary. My brother was there. In letter B, I got the taxi without necessity. That is the difference. But both are correct. Let's go to 3. You don't have to go to the lecture this afternoon. It's optional. Okay. You don't have to. You don't have the obligation. You go if you want, but you don't have the obligation of going. You don't have to. B, You mustn't go to the lecture this afternoon. It's only for first-year students. This sentence is correct. You mustn't go. So they are prohibiting me to go. This is prohibition. The sentence is correct, right? But they are different because in 3A, they are saying that it's not necessary for me to go. And in letter B, they are prohibiting me to go. That is a difference, right? You don't have to, you don't have the obligation. You mustn't is, it is forbidden, it's prohibited. See the difference? Now let's go to 4A. After a lot of effort, I could finally start the car engine. I could finally start. Could expresses, one of the uses of could is to express, you know, what? It expresses, what? It's like capacity, I think is the name of this, when I use can or the past could, right, to express ability, I think is the word of this, to express the ability, because it says, let me read it again, I could finally start the car engine, arrancar el motor del coche, arrancarlo. So the ability to do that, if only if you are a mechanic or you know something about car mechanic or something like that. So it's ability. But there is a problem to express ability. Listen to me. It is on page 168, but let me explain. When I say, for example, I can speak English, it's an ability I have. My sister has a very good ear. She can listen conversations through a wall. It's another ability to hear conversation through a big wall. Ability also. So I can express abilities using can. I can run very fast. See, I am expressing an ability I have, running fast. So can expresses ability and many other things, right? But ability. The problem is when I speak about abilities in the past. If I say something that I did in the past repeatedly, I can use could. It is possible. I remember when I was a little boy, I could run very fast. Now I am very old, I can't. But when I was young, when I was 10 years old, I could run very fast. I remember that I could swim in the river next to my house hours and hours. See that? An ability that I had in the past. And I did it repeatedly because if it is only once, could is not acceptable. So this is something about can and could, when can and could expresses abilities, etc. For example, imagine that when I was 5 years old, my mother took me to Disneyland. Imagine, but only once, not repeatedly, only once. I cannot say, when I was 5, I could visit Disneyland. No, because it happened only once. In that case, I use the synonym of could, was able to. When I was 5 years old, I was able to visit Disneyland with my mom. If it is something repeated, could. I could run fast. I could swim in the river hours and hours. See that? But only once or only twice was able to. So in number 4, 4A, is incorrect. I could finally start. No, I was able. I was finally able. Let me collocate this correctly. So the correct form would be, after a lot of effort, I was finally able to start the car engine. Ese pude finalmente, como es algo que pude hacer, pero en aquella ocasión no es que yo me dedicara a eso y constantemente lo hacía, tengo que usar el sinónimo de could, que es was able to. Porque suena más a fui capaz de. Finalmente. Well, now, so number 4A is incorrect, but 4B is correct. After a lot of effort, I finally managed. This is a solution. Managed. Me las arreglé. I finally managed to start the car engine. Correct. You can replace managed for I was finally able to. It's possible to say that. But managed is a very good solution. Me las arreglé para. Observe number 5 with me now. 5A. He can stay for up to 90 days with this kind of visa if he wants to. Right? This is 5A. Correct. 5B. He could stay for up to 90 days with this kind of visa if he wanted to. Correct. Correct too. Both are correct. In 5A, the meaning is that it is possible for him to stay, and it is quite likely that he wants to. That is probably he wants to. He can stay for up to 90 days with this kind of visa if he wants to, but I don't know if he wants or not. It's up to him. It's a problem of him. It's his decision. And in letter B is exactly the same of visa, the same kind of example, but in past. He could stay for up. So this could is not an ability in past, no. This is possibility. Could expressing possibility. We studied that. May, might, could express possibility. Él podría permanecer hasta 90 días si quisiera. If he wanted to. So both are acceptable. Both are correct. 6A. In the future, we might not study in the classroom with other students. Might, may, might, could, possibility. Right? So this sentence is correct. We are expressing a possibility for the future. In the future, we might not study in the classroom with other students. Maybe we have to study alone. It's a possibility. Correct. B. In the future, we could not study in classrooms with other students. We don't use could not to refer to future possibilities. So, to express future possibilities, we cannot use could, may, and might. We have to use something like maybe we will be able to, something like that, because we cannot use could for future. So B, 6B is incorrect for using could with a future idea. So let's conclude this. Friends, number 1, A and B are correct, but they are different. I explained that before. 2A and B are correct, but they are different. 3A and 3B are correct with different meanings. 4A is incorrect. Yes, because I don't use could for something I did in the past only once. Start the car engine. I use could to express an ability I had in the past when it happened repeatedly. Letter B is correct. Manage is a solution. Me las arreglé finalmente para. It happened only once. Manage is correct. 5A and B are correct. Yes. One is in present and the other is in past. 6A is correct. Yes. It's a possibility for the future, and we can use may, might, and could for the future because it's possible, but not could. May, might, yes, could not. Could cannot be used for future possibilities. You can use may or might. That's it. And now we have to finish this class because it has been a long class and because it is very confusing topic. Friends, for homework, I'm going to assign exercise 3, page 112. I repeat, exercise 3, page 112, grammar. This is going to be part of the homework. The other part of the homework is going to be in the workbook. Let me show you the workbook. Workbook page what? Is page 49. Page 49. This is 49. Yes. Page 49. What exercise on page 49? Well, grammar. Exercise 1. Grammar, exercise 2. So I repeat the homework. The homework is in the student's book, page 112, grammar, exercise 3. In the workbook, page 49, grammar, exercises 1 and 2. Do you understand the homework, friends? Thank you, Javi. Thank you, Martha. Thank you very much, Patrick. Bye, my friend. My monitor. Thank you. Anita. Thank you, friend. Ainoa. Thank you. Well, this is the homework. Next class, we continue practicing for your future exam. Now we have to say bye because time is over. See you on Wednesday. Thank you. Thank you very much, my friends. See you, Ivan, my money. Thank you, friends. Bye-bye. I'm going to copy the homework here for you to remember. Homework.